time since we rock and rolled. 2 years exactly. Good morning, welcome to Renaissance. If this is your first time, you are in the right place. This is a church. Probably the only church that's starting off with Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin, but this is a church nonetheless. And it has been a long time since we've done this. I was thinking that this week that it was the fall of 2003 that Rich and I had this conversation. I remember it very clearly, where we were talking about this crazy idea of having a message series based on some of the greatest rock songs in history. And we would use that as a jumping off point for our messages. And we thought, wow, that's a really cool idea. We could really, kind of get passionate about that. But I wonder what the people of Summit would think. Or at the time, we were in Millburn in a meeting in a school, and we were thinking, that might be the last week that we were actually employed by the church. But even though we were a little worried about it, we actually were, I'm not kidding. You guys responded, and you invited your friends, and they invited their friends. And now, this year, this will be our 7th time that we've done this series. And so in many ways, this has become kind of a calling card of our church. We've done it every fall since, except last year. We decided to give it a break. And now, many of you don't know this, but we've actually been written up. Our church has been written up in various leadership magazines, church leadership magazines, kind of talking about how we did this series. And so as a result, a bunch of churches around the country have actually copied us, which is kind of cool. We're this little church in New Jersey, and all these churches around the country are doing Finding Faith in Rock and Roll, or another church did Rock God, and same kind of idea. So it's kind of neat to be a part of that. It's become very much bigger than we ever imagined it. This year we're going to do something a little different. In the past, we've always focused on a single song or a single artist, and we'll take that song, and that's the theme of our message for the day. And through a lot of wrestling with what could we do that's different this year, and just kind of trying to put our heads together as a creative team, we thought, what if we kind of created more of a concert experience rather than just doing a single song? What if we did a bunch of songs all based on a common theme? And so we started talking about some of the themes that are found in rock and roll, and I think that these themes will ring, have a familiar ring to them, to you. And so here they are. This week we're the message is called "Let's Get This Party Started," and we're talking about excess. And kind of what that theme of excess and filling our lives with all sorts of stuff, whether it's parties or things, and that sort of thing. Next week we're going to talk about bad things, kind of the foundation of the blues. Where is God when bad things happen? Then following that we're going to talk about hope and transcendence, and a message called elevation. Following that we're going to do Take the Long Way Home, which is a message about kind of stopping and appreciating life and slowing down and kind of dealing with pace of life kinds of issues. Following that, we're going to talk about rebellion against authority. That's a big theme in rock, right? Sticking it to the man. A lot of good songs about that. In fact, a lot of good songs about that. And finally, we're going to do modern love. Can't do a rock series without talking about love. And along the way, we got some great surprises musically, and then one that's not really a surprise. In fact, we're trying to push it is next week on Saturday night. We're having a concert here for the band Down Here. How many people were there last year? All right, great band. Originally from Canada, now out of Nashville. Super great guys, great band, very cool sound, and I'm very, very happy to have them back. We kind of consider them friends here, and so we got some cool surprises with that. But that's Saturday night. Is the concert, and you can get your tickets on our website, that sort of thing. So get them while you can. This week, like I said before, we're talking about let's get this party started. And I think that one of the things about the human condition is that we humans are all about searching and yearning and hunger, and we look for things to fill that void inside of all of us. And we all do it in different ways. Pascal calls it the God-shaped hole. I found a great quote by Don Henley from the Eagles. And if you think about it, he's put out, between his solo career and the Eagles, probably 30 albums, is my guess, 25 at least. And Let's take a look at this quote. He says, "The theme of all our albums is looking for it, whether it be a woman, a peace of mind, satisfaction, success, riches, happiness, or any of that. It's all in the looking for it, the searching, that yearning, that hunger." So we're talking about that today. So our theme here is let's get this party started. We love a good party around here, right? The Renaissance, that's one thing we do pretty well. One of the things that people say to me from time to time is they say, you guys, this band, you guys should do albums, and another thing they say is we should do a music video. And so up until now, we've done a couple CDs, especially Christmas, but we've never done a music video. So we thought we would start out the rock series in true MTV fashion, although MTV doesn't show videos anymore, do they? True 1980s music video, MTV style, and let's get this part.